All right, welcome back everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm glad to see you all here again. Boy, am I ever happy that I've continued running these programs online. It's been quite a lot of effort on my part to make sure that I can get these videos out to you and edited and presented in a way that is clear and friendly and understanding or understandable. But there's been a recent slew of shutdowns in our city again and in different parts of Ontario. So there's a lot of you who aren't able to get out and get enough socialization or opportunities really to exercise. So for that reason, I've continued to post these videos since March, and I will continue to post those videos until we have opportunities to get out safely and get exercise in other ways. But if there's anything any of you would like to see in our videos that I'm not already doing, just let me know. Aside from that, I don't have anything new to report. I hope that you've all had a really, really wonderful Thanksgiving. Today is part one of our 2 sessions this week, so we're going to focus more on our low body, legs, glutes, low back, and balance, of course, and feet. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to do a little warm up. What I want for you to do is just pick up one leg at a time, one knee at a time, one thigh at a time. And if you have a chair behind you or next to you, that's a good idea. You can touch it for balance. If you don't feel as though you need a chair for balance, I wouldn't use it. I'd keep it close by, but try and do this on your own. If you have trouble or pain in your hip when you're raising the knee this high up, go ahead and drop the knee less high. Okay? Be a little bit more shallow in your movements. And if you really can't do it at all, because you have pain at the front of the hip, just shift from right foot to left foot, so that you're still getting that benefit of having to balance on one side and then the other side. Flex the gluteus medius on the left, flex the gluteus medius on the right, maintain your balance, and keep your strength up. Okay, we're going to just do a few more of these, and that's it. So I'm going to show you this next one without a chair. But of course, I would encourage most of you to do this behind your chair and touch the chair like this, right? So you can move in all directions while you still have the use of that chair. Okay, but I'm going to demonstrate without so you can clearly see my feet. What we're going to do is raise up. We're going to take one step forward on the balls of our feet. That could be a small step. It could be a moderate sized step. It's really up to you and your ability. Then we're going to drop the heel. Then we raise up and we come back to the central point. Then we raise up, we go to the right. Then we raise up, we go back to the left. So we're always coming back to that central position. That way, if you're using the chair, you're not going to get far away from the chair. You can always use it. We're going to count this in a multiple of 8. Each raise, that counts as a number. Another one, when I go back, that counts as another number. So just follow along with me, and as always, try to count the numbers ahead of me. So here we go. 0, step forward. 8, step back. 16 to the right. Always dropping the heels in between. 24 to the left, and continue with that pattern. 32. 40. 48. 54. 56, sorry. 64. 72. 80. 80, we're counting backwards. 72. 64. 56. 48. 40. 32. 24. 16. 8, and then coming back for 0. Now stay on the spot, put the heels together, open up the toes. We're going to raise up and down really quickly, counting in ones all the way up to 20 for 1, 2, at a slightly faster pace, 3, 4. This one, 5, is about endurance, 6, and speed, 7, 8. The first one was about balance and control. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. By now, 14. I expect that 15, a good chunk of you watching and following along. I think this is 17. Have your calves burning. 18, 19, and 20. So you can shake those legs out. That's the warm-up and strengthening exercise for the feet. Now let's get the rest of the legs and the hips involved. I want you to reach out with your arms as counterbalance for your hips. Push the hips back. Lower as far as you're comfortable lowering. It could be shallow, it could be deep. And then as you rise up, we drop the arms. So the arms go up. Breathe in. Arms go down, breathe out. Okay, we're going to do that together. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. We're going to do 5 from here. For 5 in. Slow and steady. Out. 4 in. Out. 3 in. Out. 2. One more. 1. Okay, so that one was a dominant exercise for the quadriceps. Now we're going to utilize the chair again. This is yet another balance exercise, and it's really relying on you having at least a little bit of strength in one hip relative to the other. So your gluteus medius again has to kick in to keep your hips level without letting them collapse. Okay, so you're gonna have to brace at the hip of the standing leg. Keep that in mind, that's the most important component. I'm gonna distract you with other work to do for your free leg. So what we're gonna do, there's 2 parts to this. Number 1 is the physical part. We're gonna tap 1, 2, 3, and then all the way behind 4. All right, you're gonna have the chair next to you for support, but you're gonna use it as little as you need it. So you're fighting for your own balance as you reach as far as you can reach with your toe at each of these 1, 2, 3, 4 points. We're gonna count to multiple of 6. And what I'm gonna do is count 6, and then we'll count the other points as 2, 3, 4. And then we'd go to 12, back to 2, 3, 4. So you have to think a little bit more with this method of counting, all right? You're distracted with an additional movement on your right side and something in addition to the regular way that we count multiple. So let's get started. We're going to start at 0, 2, 3, 4. Try to count ahead of me here. That's 6, 2, 3, 4. 12, 2, 3, 4. Good. 18, 2, 3, 4. 24, 2, 3, 4. 30, 2, 3, 4. 36, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 42, 2, 3, 4. 48, 2, 3, 4. 54, 2, 3, 4. You probably already feel it building up in the hip. Last one, 60. Yeah, 2, 3, and 4. So now switch to the other side of your chair. Don't take any more rest than is required. And we're going to count backwards from 60. You got it. 2, 3, 4. 54, 2, 3, 4. 48, 3. Good. 42, 2, 3, 4. 36, 2, 3, 4. 32, 3, 4, 24, 2, 3, 4, 18, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to let you finish these counts. That was 12. 6. And don't forget, we're going to finish at 0 with the 2, 3, and 4. I'll bet you're feeling that by this point in both hips. So let's go ahead and have a seat now. And we'll do just a little bit of work on the chair. So for this one, I'd like for you to loop the band below both feet. And if you can, sit back in your chair. So here's the fun part of this one. I want you to keep working your quadriceps, but in a light way. So we're going to lift the feet off the ground. So we've got to be flexing these muscles the whole time. If you absolutely can't do this, just keep the feet onto the ground and it's going to be fine. You'll still be able to work your upper body. But if you can, you're going to get more out of it by lifting the legs. Okay, so what we're going to do is open up our wingspan as much as we can. And most importantly, we're going to close the shoulder blades together, squeeze them firmly together, and then release. We're going to spell Thanksgiving forwards, starting from T, H, A, N, K, S, G, I, B, I, and G. Okay, good. Now I want you to keep those feet up in the air. Don't give them a rest. We're going to do an external rotation exercise to count backwards to spell Thanksgiving backwards. So you know this one, it's a favorite. Palms up, tuck your elbows into your sides. We're going to open and close our hands, both at the same time without opening and closing the elbows. Okay, so spelling Thanksgiving backwards from G, N, I, D, I, G, S, K, N, A, H, and T. All right, everyone, you made it through the exercise component, strictly the exercise component, so you can take that rubber band and just get rid of it. We don't need it anymore. What you're going to need instead is something that bounces, because we're going to be bouncing the ball yet again. This time you can track it with your eyes, so I'm not worrying about your sense of peripheral sight. At least not today. So if you can, if you're capable, we're going to go from right to left, and then left to right. If that's a huge challenge for you, and for a lot of you it is, you can catch with both hands, all right? One more thing, flex the hips, flex the knees. So you have better balance, and you have a better reaction time, and it's just better for your back, and it's better for your joints in general. We're going to count a multiple. It's going to be 11, starting from 0. 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99, 110. That's it. So back from 110. 99, 88, 77, 66, 55, 44, 33, 22, 11, one more, and 0. Okay, and then I want you to finish up with one more just limber up exercise now that you're warm. Tuck your chin into your chest, roll your shoulder forwards, let your spine flex, and slowly make your way down. Let the knees bend, go as low as you can, curl yourself up, and then slowly make your way back up. I want you to round your, or pull your shoulders back rather, open up your wingspan, look up at the ceiling, take a deep breath in, and then repeat once more to finish the day. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today's session. I want you to take a couple days and get some recovery. That doesn't mean that you can't do anything active in the meantime. I always say active recovery is the best thing. So if you have the opportunity to go for a nice long walk and enjoy some of the gorgeous weather that we have this season, go for it. Until I see you again, make sure to stay active, stay healthy, and stay safe. Bye, everyone.